All right, we are good to go. Mike, do you want to start?
Yeah, all right. So I called this meeting to order at 8:34. Is anyone missing from the meeting today, or is everybody here?
Looks like everybody's here.
Yeah, all right. So I called this to order at 8:34. Anyone missing from the meeting today, or is everybody here? So for some reason I can hear myself like a minute later.
Yeah, no, I had to mute the YouTube. Sorry.
Okay, cool. So the adoption of the agenda. So item 2.1, adoption of the agenda for April 1st. Today says staff recommendation. The committee adopts the agenda for the April 1st, 2021 CBT CIP AAP Adjudication Committee meeting. Do we adopt that? Yeah. Perfect. So first person who wants to second that?
I do.
Right. All in favor? Perfect. Right. Motion passes. So item 3.1, adoption of the previous minutes. Adoption of the previous minutes from February 25th, 2021 CBT CIP AAP Adjudication Committee meeting. Staff recommendation, the committee adopts the meetings from the February 25th, 2021 meeting. Who would like to make a motion?
I'll move.
And second that?
I do.
All in favor? And passes. And so those are on pages 3 and 4 if you need to review those. Correspondence for action, unfinished business, new business. All right, so down to new business, item 6.1, CBT CIP AAP, public votes and adjudication committee evaluations, which are on page 5 of our link here. So the motion is that the result of the public vote committee evaluations and combined scores be received for information and to use during deliberations. So we scroll down to page 5 if you need to see that. Someone, do we pass the motion or deliberate first?
We can discuss it first if you guys want any clarification on it or anything.
Yeah. Does anyone have questions or comments about page 5, the public and our committee results?
I'm just about to
No?
take my ring off.
All right, so
Do you need something for that one?
who would like to make a motion?
You need
Pass
something?
that. Yeah, who would like to second that? And all in favor? All right, so item 6.2, CBT, CIP, AAP, online public engagement, general information and written comments, which is on page 6 to 38. Motion is that the comments and other data from the online public engagement be received for information and use during deliberations.
Did anyone have any questions about these? I know there was a lot of them.
There is a lot, but it's good to see that that's the involvement there. It wasn't just simply ticking off boxes.
Yeah,
which is good to
I was
see.
surprised by the number of comments, and I wasn't sure how to summarize them because there were so many and stuff. So I just thought you guys might as well have them all. I did remove a couple that were either offensive or just not relevant to the program or application at all. But other than that, they're all there. And I would like to point out also that we were worried about the age groups of who would be taking the survey, and I noticed the highest were between the ages of 30 and 40, and the second highest was over 60.
Over 60,
So,
yes.
yeah.
Seniors rule.
Yeah. And then for the origins, for the most part, it was the village of Valemount, 191, regional district was 61, and other was 44. So we did have a few people from out of town, but the majority was from the area. And I'm guessing the ones from out of town are people who visit here, so they had a reason to want to go on and fill it out. So I don't think people do surveys typically just for fun.
Versions.
The third page, page 11, is the question on the survey that was to rank the projects from 1 to 6. So this is the order of them. So Valemount Cares was number 1 overall. Bike Park was number 2. Infant Toddler Space Expansion was number 3. The Climbing Gym was number 4. Healthy Pets was number 5, and the Legion was number 6. And then the only other part I'll touch on was is there anyone who you don't think should be funded and why? I just summarized how many of each at the top there. So Varda got 11, the Legion 14, Spay Neuters 2, BCAS 7, Seniors 1, Climbing Club 8, and 18 people just said fund them all. So. And then for the feedback, people seem to like the online. We got a lot of comments that they like it, but they prefer the in-person when they can ask questions and meet with them and discuss the projects a little bit more. Of course, the online doesn't provide all the information somebody would want to know. So in the future, it'd probably be a good idea to maybe do the online survey, shorten it a little bit, and also have like a public event if we're able to.
Yeah, it does afford those who can't make the meeting that they still could have their input. I know there's been a big thing about you need to hear all the projects, not just your particular project that you want to vote for. But I feel the more comments we get, the more feedback we get, the more accurate we can be in what is wanted by the village or not wanted.
I just had a quick question. Do you know how many people actually did the survey, or is it like, where do I find that on here?
So 296 people started the survey, and approximately, sorry, let me find the number here, if I still have it. I believe 262 completed it. So some people did half of it. Some people did the whole thing. The scores are taking that into consideration. They're averaged out of the number of votes that they got, not the overall number.
Okay. Awesome. So, any more questions, comments about the item 6.2?
Well, this is Kurian here. I like the survey, online survey, as far as it's went on. As Eugene said, there is a great interest in doing that survey. That's one of the best thing, and that involvement is very great. And they are all interested in the development of our community, and that's great. So the participation is very important, and I really appreciate that. So that's a big gain for us. Thank you.
All right. So with that, Did we move it yet or no? I can't remember.
No, we haven't yet.
All right, who would like to make the motion? And second it,
Second.
and all in favor? Perfect. All right, so notice to proceed to in camera. So you wanna say, okay, so is this where we turn the camera off at this point, or do you need to say something first, Krista?
No, you can just make the motion to proceed in camera and then I'll turn everything off and we'll go.
So item 7.1, notice to proceed in camera meeting, that the CBT, CIP, AAP Adjudication Committee proceed to in camera meeting as per section 90 to 8D of the Community Charter. 2D, a matter that under another enactment is such that the public must be excluded from the meeting. Any questions before we make the motion? All right, so who would like to make the motion?
I'll move.
Move and second it. Perfect. In favor, we are moving to in-camera meeting.
Okay, just give me a minute here and I will turn off the recording.